Hey guys, Asusake here, and welcome back to another episode of Slay the Spire. Let's get into it, okay? I don't want to play around. I want to win some dang video games. So let's look at the daily. Starting deck is replaced with one of every rare card. That's odd. Curse run, when you defeat a boss. Okay, so it's all the curses. Whenever you enter a new room, lose 1 max HP, start each combat with 5 plated armor. Okay. Well, so if we could get some kind of way to get max HP, we'd be happy. So this is so weird. We get one of every rare card. Which actually seems horrible to me because there's like almost no blocks in this deck. Thinking. Alright, well we definitely want mysteries because we want curses. And I see a good little mystery path right here, so we're gonna hit this up. Oh no. I didn't think that one through at all. I'll admit that much. This is already going fantastically, by the way. Your next skill is played twice. Okay. I think that's probably a good idea. Can't play this. I mean, we don't have any reason to keep the energy, so. So you pretty much just want to get Glass Knife every single time you can. I'm thinking this. Grab us a potion. It's a block potion. And I think we just use it as though we picked up a random block card. So first off, draw cards. Secondly, bullet time. Next, 1,000 cuts. Then this. Yeah, there we go. So, okay, I'm starting to see a little bit of stuff in here. And oh my god, hit me with the leg sweep. Get me out of here. So, we can remove a card. And, I mean, I'm going to remove Grand Finale. I understand it's good, okay? I'm not good enough to use it, alright? I'll admit it, okay? Jesus, you got me. Like, it would be awesome if it ever worked, but I'm not good enough to use it. I don't really know how to set it up properly. Oh, I should have made copies of Alchemize, actually, before I did that. It's okay. So this is actually kind of a scary guy to play against. So I'm almost thinking, like, do this. 1,000 cuts, shivs. Shiv it up, you know what I'm saying? It's not... We don't take any damage this turn. If we can hit him for 12, we can explode. Okay. Never mind, we'll just straight up kill him. Ooh, another after image. That's interesting. Well, I don't really want... I mean, prepared isn't bad, but maybe just another after image. I don't necessarily think it's like super duper OP or anything, but... This is dangerous. Oh god. Oh no. I mean, Blue Candle is pretty decent. I will become injured. I'm okay with that. The curses are like everything we ever wanted, everything we ever needed. It does a lot of goodness for us. So is there a point to bullet time? We can play this with this to gain 2 potions, and then this. So I don't think there's really a point to bullet time. Let me just think about this here. 1 energy, 2 energy, 3 energy. Then we can just play this. Yeah, there's actually no point to it at all. Except I'm the biggest doofus on the planet. Of course, you know, don't forget that part. Lesai. That could have been played so well, and yet I done goofed it. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, it's not like the greatest play in the universe. We end up taking 7 damage, which is bad. It could be a whole lot worse. 918. So, I mean, I think you... Actually, I think you Nightmare into Glass Knife. And then Glass Knife it up. And that guy's dead. They're both dead next turn. And the only gonna deal any damage to us, we're guaranteed to have 3 Glass Knives in our hands, which is just, like, phenomenal, by the way. Onamori is so bad, I should have skipped it. Oh no! Riddled with Holes is really good with this, though. Oh god, that one is a bad one right there. Where's the oh my god, please go back and cancel button? So there's a lot of choices to be made here. An upgraded Shiv. Cheaper Bullet Time is kinda good. Cheaper Nightmare is also pretty good. A 1 card or a 1 cost in Venom is also good. Free Alchemize. Innate After Image also isn't bad. I'm gonna go with the free Alchemize. Whether or not that's the correct choice, I mean, I don't know. I've never played this style of deck, and honestly, it's pretty strange to me. Deal 13, discard all. Okay. Well, there's 2 ways to play this. And one involves taking a lot of damage, and the other one not so much. I'm thinking like leg sweep, unload for. Yeah, so leg sweep him to make him weak. Unload him. And you're gonna take no damage. It's a good first turn. So we are like right at the. If we would upgrade in Venom, we wouldn't be in the scenario. We won't take any damage, but I don't know how I'm feeling about this right now. Go ahead and do this. Hit him with one of these, and there we go. Job done. Outmaneuver is a really good idea, just because we have so many high-cost cards. We still want to go down anywhere where we can find mystery, and we can find mystery both ways. We won't be able to get to this elite. Something in upgrade, damage, potential. This one has double mystery. I'm gonna go double mystery instead. We missed out on a curse there, which is horrible, by the way. Massive misplay by us, and I'll admit that first and foremost is my fault, and we should have done differently. That's okay. So, you know what I'm thinking here. It's gonna involve taking damage, though. Oh, wait. Actually, After Image, Bullet Time, 1,000 Cuts, Nightmare, Glass Knife, Leg Sweep. Yeah, okay, never mind. We don't have to take damage. I didn't even see the Bullet Time for whatever reason. I was just completely blind to it. We should have alchemized. I didn't even see it until too late. We're playing too fast. You know, we're playing fast and loose, and we should really slow it down a little bit. But will he slow it down? These are questions that will be answered on next time. Drink the regen. Do this. I'm gonna burst. There's no point. I'm gonna After Image at least, and then you're gonna make us weak. And yeah, I think unfortunately being weak is actually really bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm not happy with doing that. That was not my favorite play. That will work. So we can go ahead and Bullet Time. There's a lot of stuff we want, right? This, and then I think we just do it this way. It's not the best turn in the universe, but it sets us up for greatness potentially. So I think you do this. You take no damage. You go ahead and grab one of these, and you just start taking them down, taking them straight to Pound Town. He has a tiny bit of block. So let's read this. At 3 copies of Shan. Next turn. So it's not on the top of your deck. It's just straight up next turn is when that happens. The thing we do this. Double poison. We die. and slap him up. Yeah, that worked out really well. Whatever. And that didn't really matter. It's a good habit to get into to do that kind of stuff, though. So free cost is never a bad idea. We already have an outmaneuver. I'm not super interested in this, actually. I'm just going to skip. Go more mystery, because... become cursed. It'll just heal us for free. But it got rid of Onamori, which is quite nice. Which sounds strange to say, but it is indeed quite nice. More decks isn't a bad idea, but we kind of just straight up need more block at this point. So maybe we just remove from our deck. And what will we remove? We need our curse. We don't have many ways to discard, but we do have a couple. Honestly, like... we need a thick deck as well to dilute the curses. I mean, I'm not happy about it. We're just leaving. Goodbye. Keep my money. What are we going to spend it on? A shiny wristwatch, hopefully. So we envenom and riddled holes. I don't think that one was too hard to see what's going on there. It's a ton of poison on him. Hopefully, I think we're going to be able to break him into a pretty good hit right here. So I'm thinking 1,000 cuts, die, and then we shiv him. This is gonna break him real nice and good. Yeah, that's actually really good. 2 8 HP targets instead of whatever they would have been previously. Now, I mean, that turn sucks. Maybe there's some kind of magic turn in there you can find, but I didn't see it, and that just sucked. That was horrible. Those are some of the unlucky turns you get, though. So discard something. Nothing really gets, like, a bonus discarding. So alchemize, because we definitely want a potion. We'll just glass knife and do this. No point not to do that. Man, these are some really, really unfortunate cards we're getting. I mean, I'm kind of like tempted to just to go poison because we need other stuff. And we aren't getting it yet. So we can make this innate, which isn't a bad idea. Because, I mean, we need stuff. We need stuff and things. Many stuff and many things. I'm trying to, like, think. What's our easiest way out? It's probably not this, but we already have the ability to get a bunch of shivs. So I think we drink this first. Let's go ahead and drink this, and then alchemize. We got a poison. It's not very great. I think we keep burst. There's no point in using it. We have no other skill. Just double after image and hit him with one of these. And is that a good first turn? No, not really. I mean, this is a weird one too. I think we do this. So that breaks him into the next phase, so we don't have to worry about him attacking. Then we draw more next turn. You wouldn't be wrong to say that this is not my favorite thing in the universe. I'm going to poison him. Because Misa has a bad feeling about this. So there are some plays that can be made here. We don't have very many skills. But I'm going to... Wraith form. Adrenaline. Bullet time. Nightmare. Die. Use the die. Discard. And then I think we don't attack, so we keep our... I mean, it sucks that these all go into the deck, but I think we keep taking no damage for now. And then we pray that somehow we take no damage here. 6-12, we're not taking damage. Okay. We can attack this. How much block are we gaining per attack? Is it 2? After image, yeah, we got 2 after images. Okay, so this is another weird one that I'm not a fan of at all. We do this, we 1,000 cuts, so we have double 1,000 cuts going on. We riddle with holes. We die. Shiv ya? No, we just do this. Gets a little bit of damage in there. This is a situation I'm not really happy to be in. So we'll take no damage. We make him take 22. He loses all the poison though. Which is a lot though. So we're losing 1 and we're gaining 2 block every time we attack. Yeah, plus the plate armor thing. So we just gotta do 19 damage while taking none. Tools of the trade. Outmaneuver. This. He's dead. We win. Nice. We actually took no damage on that boss. That's almost tempted to get another 1,000 cuts, but I think adrenaline's the way to go, and we probably want to upgrade it. You gonna choose to transform 3 cards and upgrade them? Honestly, Ori sounds pretty good. We could pick up a lot of block with this. This isn't a bad idea, but I kind of like the stuff we have, so let's see if we can grab some block. Okay. Honestly, like backflip, acrobatics. Choke can be good because we do have quite a bit of Shiv synergy, but not 2 chokes. Take out dagger spray, and then accuracy kind of fits the bill, to be honest with you. I mean, seems pretty good. So we have a lot of money. So I will be going to the shop early, but this is a bad fight. You are not happy to see this one. This will knock him out of the sky. And it'll make sure that we take no damage. Okay. So far, so good. We need more curses. We should have 4 right now. Definitely misplayed. But I think we go ahead and do this. So it's 10 now, so we're taking no damage. I already have that out of the way. We kill you, start damaging you. Unfortunately, we won't knock him out of the sky. But it's looking okay. It's looking less okay. It's looking a million times less okay. Actually, I don't know what to say. I feel like we're okay. I'm very nervous. This is perfect play right here. So do we have a skill? We could double this. Is there a point? We could double Nightmare for 6 riddle with holes in our turn next. So I'm mostly doing that because I know I'm going to be able to knock both of them out with this. In addition, we will poison them and kill them. So I think we dagger spray to go get that one guy out of the way. Draw, bullet time, win the universe with that one. Yeah, nice. So, you know, we could do some Sneko Skull bullcrap. I don't think we need another burst. More draw might be worth it. It's kind of a dead draw if you do get it, though. So this is one that I really, really hate doing. I think we go in after image, we backflip, and see what we get. It's not exciting, so I'm just gonna do this. Discard, I mean, that makes more sense. Do this, draw a discard, get rid of this. Draw 2 more cards. Bullet time. Just because it does damage and gives us block. So honestly, Envenom riddled with holes is kind of like our go-to right now. Okay, I mean this one is pretty obvious here. Boom, boom. We could have, damn, we could have outmaneuvered before we did that. So any kind of exhaust energy we could find, we would be super happy with all these shows we got going. Oh, that's not pretty at all. I'm just thinking, like, what's our way out here? Is there a way out here? I mean, burst, nightmare, adrenaline doesn't seem horrible. But we need it like this turn, not next turn. Bye, Nightmare. Okay, so first off, let's go ahead and make him weak. Let's alchemize, see what kind of thing we're looking for. We got more drop. So I think we burst. I think we adrenaline. Got rid of the holes, that's fine. Oh, envenom. Choke. Riddle with holes. Shiv. Look for any 0 cost. Nothing. There's no way we can block 2. We're gonna take damage. Well. Oh my god, we got floated armor. I'm an idiot. Well, we take no damage. It was good, man. He's dead. Yeah, sure. Alright, that went surprisingly well. I mean, I think we go more block. It's not a lot, but it's a little. It's good. So weak is 50% rather than 25%. That's really good. Mercurial Hourglass is just a little bit of DPS on top. It's not incredible. So I'm thinking we go Paper Crane and Warpaint. And it did decent. I mean, those are things that we wanted upgraded, so we can't really complain that much. We did get all the gold off our chest, which is kind of what I was going for with that. They aren't attacking on the first turn, which is pretty incredible. So I kind of think we do like Choke, Dagger Spray, Backflip, pray for a 0 cost. That's not. We could have actually did 3 more damage. Okay, so you after image, you adrenaline, look for some cards. You after image, you do this, you grab this, hit it with one of those. Now you're taking no damage. They're taking a little bit. I mean, it's not incredible yet, but we're getting there. You can see what's going on in my head. Okay, so I think you start with the adrenaline. Then you hit the alchemize. So we have, if we could hit 30 damage, we would be all gravy, baby. I mean, you're seeing what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Nightmare into something. Nightmare into 1,000,000 glass knives and just win. And I think that's the best choice. I was thinking for way too long and way too hard there. But we're going to get more than enough block. Even if they heal, I'm going to have, what, 3 glass knives in my hand next turn? Yeah. And riddled holes. Oh my god, this turn is nutty. So, I mean, you bullet time, because why not? You do this. And then you do this. Then you explode the poison for double damage, and then, yeah. That's naughty. That is incredibly, incredibly naughty. Honestly, a well-laid plans fits in really well here. So we could save bullet time until the best timing, which could change everything. That is not what I wanted. It's not bad. Matter of fact, it could be very helpful. But do we really like risk elite, bonfire elite? Is this the first floor? The second floor, isn't it? Definitely second floor. I think we don't risk it. I think we go here, we smith and see what we can smith into. Not incredible. Obtain 2 cards doesn't really tickle my fancy or anything. Honestly, an innate after image doesn't seem like a bad idea. It's kind of been helping like a lot to tally up to that magical number of not taking damage, which has been very, very important. This is the worst. You're gonna take damage here, no matter what you do. So I think you hit him with the after image, you hit him with the dagger spray. And then it's kind of like a question, right? What I think we do is we kill the other minion and we just deal some damage. I mean, how are you going to avoid that damage, right? You're kind of boned. Let's go with an escape plan in the deck. I'm happy with it. It's literally free. So you envenom, do well-laid plans, You discard, and you just slap him a little bit. And Venom really is our bread and butter. I mean, I hate it, right? You don't want Venom to be your bread and butter because it's a little bit of a dice roll. But it's pretty good. These are double weak boys. Kind of want to like say screw the double weak boys. Extra shivs are always welcome. I don't want to retain the curse, so we'll just let it go. We won't take damage, but we will take double weak. Now they're gonna start hitting pretty hard. So I think you escape plan, then you alchemize, draw. You burst acrobatics. Get rid of tools of the trade. Then you bullet time. Then you you should have choked first. Then you choke. Then you do this. We'll play this last because we can't actually draw a card. Do this. Yeah, so this doesn't matter because we can't draw a card, right? No card for us. So let's hit. We have plenty of block, and hopefully we can just kill him next turn. I'll take a Bane because we do have them poisoned and can poison them quite easily. So this is 12, 14. Let's just start hitting. That's beautiful. Die, die, die is also beautiful. And there you go. We took damage quite a bit, but it was only from that beginning attack, which we just couldn't really avoid. Ooh, that's so good. We could play into some discard bullcrap. I mean, it's not bad. We don't have a synergy that says exhaust me all day. We don't have any HP, and I don't want to have 25 health. There we go. So more curses is good. Bag of preparation is also wonderful. We don't really have money, so I don't think going this way is the right way. I think we go down Mystery Machine. We take the curse? Curses are so good for us. It's crazy. Honestly, 85 to get an okay relic. I mean, it's gonna help, right? Everything helps a little bit. So you start off with the after image, then you well-laid plans, then you adrenaline. I think, yeah. So here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? We don't need to burst backflip. We don't need we need the card draw. We don't need anything else from it. So 3, I think what we do here, you hit it with the accuracy. Go ahead and slap him down, then you dagger spray. And you just let the cards fall where they may. Burst is probably... I'm gonna keep the backflip. We don't have that much defense in our deck yet. And I'm kind of okay. So this is an interesting one. Because I think you see what I see here. The after image. You backflip instead of acrobatics, even though it'd get rid of this. You're gonna get rid of it anyway. Because you want the block. And then you get rid of all of it. That was pretty good damage. I will take a skewer. It's pretty good damage when it happens. That is unfortunate, to say the least. I think you just try to play as much as you can here. So we don't end up taking damage, but it's not a happy time. We'll retain this. There's a chance we can get rid of it and get some value out of it. He only has 14 life. Yeah, we'll just kill him. We have regen potion. We don't need another. I will take another leg sweep though. Keep going, mystery, baby. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. I'm just taking a look. So I think we do that. Well-laid plans. We grab 4 for next turn. We draw more and discard, and we just deal a little bit of damage. Honestly, discarding is it's perfectly fine. We can get a whole lot of block out of this. Get some water. 1 sec. Yeah. Honestly, we're running into curses more than I thought we would. We'll get rid of this though. So we start with a little bit of block because of it. We adrenaline. Let's see where we're going here. Let's see. So they're hitting for 18. We have 8 block. Every time we play, we get 1. We also get 5 at the end of the turn. I'm just kind of thinking, like, can we get away with not using leg sweep? I think we can. So Yeminite Blades, we need Dagger Spray. So you need 3 more block to take no damage. Well, that's unfortunate. You actually can't get away. You're gonna be like too short. But oh, that killed. Actually, I'm an ape. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god. They're on to me. I can't do math. How'd they find out? Okay, he's not hitting hard. We can go ahead and discard this. We can open up with the adrenaline. Hit you. I mean, I don't need to do the math there. That's a kill. I'm just looking for like any damage, man. And it doesn't look like there's any. It's pretty much fine though. So we have enough block to take no damage, so I guess let's just attempt to find some damage. And there we go. We found the damage. Honestly, an upgraded dagger spray is fine. We still need to get thicker in the deck. Okay, so first turn is obviously the scariest for this kind of gameplay. I think you have to image. You all 8 plans. I think you just go for damage out the gate here. I mean, that's that's a nice chunk of damage. We'll throw in one of those. And what do we want to hold on to? Probably Burst. Burst has the chance to kind of do some crazy stuff. Like this. We can Burst, and then we can just pick up 1,000,000 cards. It's really good. And that's going to be getting rid of. So, let's think. I think you Acrobatics. Get rid of this for energy. Is there any more draw? We have no more abilities to draw. So, your bullet time. Double your attack for next turn is fine. I think it's better than what we would do normally. That's the same as though we were casting it this turn. And we kill you, and we start working on you. Yeah, I think that was pretty good. Oh, dude, if I could have this permanently, they just give me the calculated gamble, please. Oh my god. Why is this hitting for 20? Do we have 10 nip? Why are you hitting for 20? What? Double the attack next turn. Gotcha. I think we're okay for cards right now. We need more curses. That's a weird thing to say, but we do. So with our 4 strength, this goes up to 10 damage times 2. So 20 damage to everyone is like kind of hard to say no to. But Riddle with Holes is actually really good too. Goes up to 8 damage 5 times on a target that we select. One upgraded Shiv. There's a lot of options here. This can be played at 0 if you do it this way, which is kind of nice. Sometimes you do want to play it at the very end for more after image. You could double after image in your first turn, but I don't know if that's like your best choice. I think we're gonna just upgrade Riddle with Holes and see where we go with it. This guy can be scary because he can just straight up hit you real hard if he wants to. So I think after image, you have to Yeminite Blade for the future. So what happens if you Storm his Steel? First, I mean we can't, but what would happen? So this is 24. If we get rid of everything, we wouldn't do that much damage. So, and you may as well. It doesn't exhaust. I always like a little bit of dash in my life. It's a good thing. Hmm. Like, you want a Nightmare Adrenaline, but that's not a very good play right now. Maybe Adrenaline to see where we're going with this. I think you 1,000 cuts, and then you Acrobatics, and you drop the Curse. I think you do this, then you draw and discard. Discard all non-attack cards. I think you keep that and you end up playing that. Or we could block really big. So let's just do some simple math here. So we hit everybody for 7, that's awesome. Or it's 14, it's great. Then you do 12 and discard all non-attack cards. So you discard 1, 2, 3. It ends up being 12 block, which is the same as this. And to make that happen, you have to get rid of this. You know what? We should have did this beforehand, but I will do it now. Was that the right choice? You know, the world may never know. We do take damage, which is unfortunate, but I feel like we played it halfway decently. So, you Alchemize. You Adrenaline. Anything that will draw more, we don't have. So, then you Bullet Time, just because you kind of can. This will finish off all the little guys. Just great. This will get us quite a bit of block. Whatever. We may as well do this. For the Paper Crayon, we should be taking weakness when we can as well. I think I'll take more die. Since they exhaust and they deal quite a bit of damage, it's okay to just stack your deck with them. So, you only really want to choke if you're going to be dealing a lot of follow-up damage, and this is not a turn to deal with a lot, because we could do 1, then we could do 2, and 3, or we could just... I mean, this is strange because since it's not AoE, we actually want to choke. Oh, this is a strange one. Because we technically get slightly more damage out of that. I mean, it's not like a... How does this work if you get it mid-combat? I want to know the bullet time though. Because we have 12 more cards, so the odds of drawing it are actually pretty high. I mean, this one sucks. I think you Venom. Well-laid plans. You hit him. You hit him. You do this. And you suck it up, because he's about to hit you really, really hard. And there's not a damn thing you're gonna do about it. So do we get curses after bosses when you're to also curse? Okay, we do. So here's the other bullet time. So we want to draw as much as we possibly can before doing so. Wow, that's just precious, isn't it? I mean, like, what do I even say about this one, right? Like, that's just a meme and a half. You know, at least it hit our barrier instead of going through and hitting HP damage, which is... it's okay. Go ahead and throw out one of these. See what we get out of the distraction. It's a Blur. Blur's actually really good. I mean, at this point you just play everything and hope to get as little bit of damage as you can. And we end up taking none, right? Because we're both doing 10. The odds of us seeing that card are so low at this point. I think we're gonna win next turn, unless... oh, that's actually a lot more block than I thought he would put up. We might have died next turn. Never mind, we're hitting for 1,000,000. I forgot that we had the double damage next turn. So we got another curse. Honestly, drawing more is like right up my alley. You no longer obtain potions. I think that means from like anything, so even Alchemize wouldn't work. So we'd have a dead card in our deck, though it would only be one card for another energy. Potions are really good. And Lizard Tail is very good. 5 cards in the deck, heal 2. We'll go Sozu. Sozu and we'll figure it out later. That's never what you want to hear. That's how we're playing it. So I'm willing to go to this shop early. If we don't like it, we'll go to this one. It's not as much mystery as I would normally like to hit, but that's okay. So I'm gonna after image. After image. Then we're gonna get rid of one of these curses. I'm gonna get rid of one of these curses. And then you have a choice. And I think the choice is actually pretty obvious. I think you just hit him really hard. Since you have so much extra strength, I don't think you're really gonna go wrong. Just trying to slap as much damage onto him as you can. And Roll the Holes just deals 1,000,000. So let's just see how much 1,000,000 actually is. Really? We can't do this and then cast something else. We don't have anything 0. Are we really going to get slapped? Oh no, we don't take damage. Okay. So does this come into our hand? I need to see this. Since it's innate, does it come next turn? It does not. Interesting. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, it didn't matter, but we could have drawn a burn. That's fine. So this is gonna eat that. And honestly, an upgrade outmaneuver is actually pretty tempting. At this point, our deck is so big, like adding stuff isn't even a detriment anymore, which sounds strange, but it's kind of just where we're at in life. So we'll draw more, retain, draw more. I mean, at this point, you nightmare adrenaline, yeah? And then you just draw more. Do we have any more draw? Oh, we do. So you draw even more. This will be useless for that. So I think you do it this way. Then you do this. Play this twice. We could have also done dodge and roll, which wouldn't have been a bad idea at all. And we should have done choke first. 1,000,000%. Definitely a mistake. Choke would have been very, very useful, and it probably would have just straight up killed this guy. Matter of fact, I'm like 99% sure it would have if we would have done that correctly. But I mean, like, it's gonna be hard to play this one wrong, right? I say that now. Sure is weird up in here. They're both dead. Nice. So we somehow didn't play it wrong, thankfully. Permanent decks in the deck is always nice. At this point, I'm just like, do we just add every single card and say F it? Whenever you add a power card to your deck, it's upgraded. Every 10th attack. Pendant was really good. So is Frozen Egg. But at this point, I'm looking for one of those big ticket relics, right? I think we get Curse, yo. Screw Madness, give me the Curse, Dad. Specimen is okay. Next two chests contain 2 relics. So we're gonna get 1 chest, so that's effectively 250 gold for 2 relics. What else could we buy? And is there another shop? This is important. There's not another shop reachable. So I think we go ahead and get it. It's effectively 2 relics for 250 gold. I mean, it's not worth too much, but it's not bad. Another upgraded adrenaline is fine. So you after image, you footwork, then you grab one of these. The only thing that's really bad is doubt, so you get rid of that. And then I think you just damage. This is an upgrade, so there's really no point to play. I mean, it gives us 1 more block, but it doesn't matter at the moment. I think we just throw damage in there for now. It's a bit eaten, but it gives us goodies still. So I think you grab a Dagger Spray. I think you grab one of these. And then just because I've never done it before, I kind of want to see what just happens. Okay, so it literally did nothing. It was just very confusing and completely pointless. Good to know. Actually, that would have been really good if I would have done that at the very start. I probably wouldn't have taken damage. Now that I think about that. I should have after image first. This is a dead turn. And consequently, we're taking... Are we really taking no damage? Okay, we're taking no damage. We're taking 2 because of the curse! It's okay, the curse is overall worth it. So what do you discard? I mean, obviously if you get it for free, right? Discard this. We have no draw. We could Nightmare Riddle with Holes. We could Bullet Time. Well, we can do this anyway. I mean, like, that's a pretty incredible turn. And if I'm not mistaken, I've been wrong before. Did we get a bunch of free Riddle with Holes? Ah, they're all 2 a pop. We got the Adrenaline, though. I think Infinite Blades is kind of useless at this point. It's a little late in the fight. So let's count cards. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So get rid of 1, so that's a perfect draw. So you Envenom, Riddle with Holes, Riddle with Holes. 8, 16, 24. So we're not going to take damage this time anyway. Even if we play one more, we'll be perfect. So we can actually... Oh, we should have choked before we did this. It didn't matter. He died anyway. But the choke would have been the right play, 100%. I gotta get used to that, man. I get so caught up in, like, the counting of it. I think you After Image, then I think you do this. And then you Adrenaline. And then you Adrenaline. Then you Footwork. And then you Backflip. I mean, you're kind of seeing how ridiculous this gets really quick, right? So this will kill him. We won't take any damage, and we'll discard a bunch of stuff to get a bunch of block. We don't really need, but I think we actually do this. Yeah. And another Bullet Time's fine. If I could have just like 6 copies of Bullet Time in my deck, I'd probably be okay with it. Until this turn happens. Okay, I should have did that first. I mean, like, that one just hurts. We don't talk about that one. That's the one that goes unmentioned for all of existence. So you're dead. This is unfortunate. It's not unfortunate, it's fine. That was a lot of damage. Honestly, Blur, thank God. Get over here. Guaranteed to fight an elite or potential to fight an elite? I'll take potential. Seems a little safer. If this fight ends up kicking our butt, we can skip over it. So, I mean, obviously, you almost always start with After Image. Then you Adrenaline. Go ahead and do this. Get rid of a Curse. We'll get rid of Doubt because it's worse. Go ahead and grab that. Now it's just like, how do you play it? I think we outmaneuver. We kill him. We weaken you. And then we do this finally. I don't want any of that. We have Blur, right? Spoiler alert, we do not have Blur. Okay, you backflip to see what you get. You Dex, well laid plans, do this, should choke. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with my brain? Get me out of here. Why didn't we choke first? He would be dead. My brain's stuck in like an infinite loop of doing the exact opposite of what we should do. Get rid of this. Alchemize just because it'll give us something for free. This is the rare thing where we should have Wraith formed first, probably. He's gonna explode. I mean, we can stop it, actually. Guess we do this. And then we may as well grab block for next turn. And then do that. Oof, I'm happy we avoided that 30. That 30 is no joke in the explosion. So discard this. And this kind of sucks, actually. This turn is slightly more block. You die. And then, I mean, they're not attacking, but we did end up taking damage. I don't want to retain the Parasite. No thank you. He's dead next turn. We can just skip if we want. I'm just gonna put up block and yeah, there we go. Drawing and discarding is really, really powerful. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna kill myself on this guy. This is the 3rd floor. There's some nasties up here, and I don't feel especially strong. I kind of feel like we misplayed this for sure. And that's okay. You're allowed to misplay. Despite what people on the internet might tell you. Shit happens, man. 1,000 cuts. More damage next turn. Grab one of these. And deal a lot of damage to you. And we're gonna take damage no matter what? I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm just not realizing something. Yeah, it is a little bit. It's not a lot, but it is. Damage is damage, yeah. Honestly, like, I like everything here, which kind of sucks. I think we do need block, and we do need damage. 22 is a lot of damage. The thing we might need the least is, like, no, burst that is so good. Outmaneuver? That's a weird one. So burst adrenaline right out the gate. And then I think you envenom. Then you well-laid plans. Then you adrenaline. Then you choke. Then you dagger spray, and you win the game. That's exactly how that works. How much more do we gotta go? Okay, we have another chance to heal after this, so I think I want to smith something. But honestly, smithing in the deck this big is kind of like... It's not pointless, right? There's a point to doing it, but... the odds of it working out in your favor are so tiny. I think we make Doppelganger a useful card when you do nothing with it. When you have 0 energy and you play it. As weird as that is. So this is a kind of a crappy one. I think you you just play all your stuff. Oh, you can probably play that because there's no point in holding energy. Honestly, and receiving attack damage, so it would hit him 1,000,000 times and we'd take 1,000,000 damage. Let's actually calculate it out. So it does 5 times, that's 55 damage, so we'd get hit for 3 times 5. So I think this is unfortunately the better play. And then we take no damage this way. It's not pretty, because this guy's alive, but hopefully he's just gonna buff next turn. Yeah, and we can start working on this guy. So I think we get rid of dodge and roll. That's another weird one. And I think you choke. You should have maybe envenom first. I don't know. There's 3 more than 1 poison. Then you glass knife. Then is it 19 more damage? This will make us block and not take damage. So yeah, okay, that works out. We'll take a predator for top end. This guy isn't buffing himself, he's debuffing us, so if we can kill 17 damage, we'll be fine. And there's a chance. There's a decent chance. So we'll go ahead and discard this. I'm going to... Wraith form. Adrenaline. I'm actually going to Cloak and Dagger. 11. Power. Draw more. Use this because it's going to hit somebody. Draw and discard. Perfect. Go ahead and grab this. Acrobatics. Get rid of this. Well-laid plans. Predator attack. There you go. That was pretty... That felt really fun to play, actually. It just felt right. I mean, on Dagger Spire, I guess. I mean, we have a lot of strength, right? So they feel pretty good. So we have 5 energy, and there are 5 cards in our hand other than this, and we have no draw. So I think you just play it like a normal life. There you go. And you just add this, you move on. Dealing 5 whole damage. You need to discard. Honestly, like... we have one of these already. We have 9 energy. What are we gonna do with 9 energy? Do we have ice cream? How do we have 9 energy? I guess we did play Guess that makes sense. So bullet time isn't needed unless we draw some crazy stuff, which I should have looked at our energy first and then decided whether or not we were going to do anything. So we get rid of this. This is just get it out of here. Do this. Grab this. Grab this. We can bullet time nightmare this actually. It'll give us a little bit of damage and it'll make him weak for a really long time, which is valuable. Honestly, I'm not interested in any of it. He's weak for a long time, which is very, very good, because we have double weakness. Go ahead and get rid of this. We have a whole lot of leg sweep if we want it. So I think you shiv, and I think you burst, and I think you cloak and dagger. Because this is going to give you a whole lot of damage. And now you adrenaline. And then you don't need block. So actually I think the better play is to dagger spray, die, then storm of steel. No, we got something going on here. It's gonna suck dick against this Time Lord, man. I am not excited at all. Jesus. It's okay. We'll work through it. I don't know why I added that. We have like 5 of those in here at this point. So get rid of that, obviously. Venom, adrenaline. Well laid plans, prepared. Get rid of a curse. And then you choke, you attack. Do this for slightly more damage. And do this. Okay. That was very okay. We take no damage. I mean, how are we complaining, you know? You're taking no damage, and you're dealing damage. You should probably just be happy about it, yeah? I mean, I don't really think this one matters all that much, but we'll just do it that way. I mean, we should have retained. It was free. Okay, that was actually a pretty good fight. I mean, like, I don't even know. Just kind of skip, man. So I think we do heal, even though it might be more valuable. Being full HP into the boss is always useful. And getting a calculated gamble out of it is a beautiful thing. So this is like the worst boss for us to fight possibly ever in every single universe possible. But I think you Wraith Form. I think you After Image. And I think you just do this and you hate your life for it. But I think it's actually quite a bit of damage to deal. Oh my god. You're not happy about it. In no universe are you happy about it. I think you backflip, you accuracy for the future, you blur to take slightly less damage, 7, 14, 21. So you're taking no damage, but I think you go ahead and... I think you cast out or let him reset to the next one. And you eviscerate. Taking a little bit of damage now because we have this strength. Okay, so here we got something going on. You choke. Hit him with one of these. I think you dagger spray. You burst and then you doppelganger. You thinking why? We'll probably get something worth more than 3 damage. Is it worth it to get... What are we getting? Just 1 armor from After Image? I don't think so. I think we just suck it up and deal with the fact that we're gonna take a whole lot of damage here. He's chilling for a second, which is a beautiful thing. So this could be a really good turn for us. This will be a really good turn. We just gotta make sure we don't go over this. I think this is worth losing the damage now for this later. And then I think you just hit him. You can only play 2 cards next turn. You know what? I think let's tick him over. It's not my favorite move, but I think it's the right choice here. He's not healing yet, but he is healing now. Okay, so yeah, acrobatics. You don't need. You could potentially get more damage this way. You Envenom. You Dagger Spray. You Dagger Spray. I think we just hit him, honestly. What else would we do there? What could we have drawn that would have been better than that is my question. So he buffed, he's dealing a lot of damage on that. Not happy about it. We don't have... this is really bad. We don't have very much. So I think we just play what we got out and hope it works pretty much. Can we reset him? Oh, we can't reset him. Next turn could be our death. So it's 28 damage now, plus 2 more block. We're in a bad spot. I'm just gonna hope that something happens that I don't understand what would happen. Okay, he's blocking. That's surprising. So this is a great turn to... And we've already discarded, so we can just hit him. I mean, I'm happy he's blocking. Don't get me wrong. We need to deal his entire life bar next turn with the chance to not die. And I mean, there's a lot of ways to get there. We just have to hope. 48 damage. Hi, nice to meet you, 48 damage. Honestly, if we could survive one turn, we would just kill him. Because we could Nightmare, we could Adrenaline, and we could keep Skewer. And we could just straight up win next turn. But we would somehow have to come up with 29 block. And I'm just not seeing 29 block in this hand. So unfortunately... And it's 10 times 9, so it's only 90 damage. So this will cut his damage in half. That's incredible. That's a massive play. If we have double skewer, it does nothing. So I think we go out on do some damage here. So honestly, this is pointless. 16 damage, whereas we'll get a hit with each one here. I mean, it's technically better. And it does apply more poison. We'll do it. We do this. We do this. We're taking no damage. And we hit him. We have 6 cards to play next turn. We're keeping the bullet time in case the dream does happen. 76 damage. He's only dealing 18, which is wonderful. I don't even think you burst, do you? Just do this. Do this. We discarded, right? Pretty sure we did. Yeah, I think you just do that. And you move on and wait for next turn with bullet time in your hand. And I think you win. I mean, I hate getting confident, but there's a really, really high likelihood of it. This is double damage. 20, yep. Alright, boys. We win. That was the weirdest run I've done in a really long time. It was extremely enjoyable. 825 is going to mean nothing. We got 1 perfect. Got me nothing on this leaderboard, but you know what? I'm happy to be here either way. I had a lot of fun. Hope you guys did too. Let's check where we are before we're 2,537. Eat my butt, you stupid. What a daily. That was really fun. I hope you guys had fun too. I will see you guys in the next episode of Slay the Spire.